If you want your spider plant to grow healthier and more lush, regular pruning is very important. Here are some steps and tips for pruning your spider plant. Trim yellow leaves. If the leaves of your spider plant turn yellow or wilt, it's a good idea to trim them promptly. Not only will this make the plant look tidier, but it also helps the plant focus its energy on the healthier parts. Trim dry sections. If certain parts of the plant become dry or lifeless, use scissors to trim those sections off. When pruning, make sure to leave the healthy leaves and roots intact so the plant can continue to grow. Post-pruning care. After pruning your spider plant, it's best to place it in a cool, well-ventilated spot away from direct sunlight. Keep the humidity at a comfortable level and avoid letting the soil become waterlogged. Regular pruning and proper care will help your spider plant grow more lush with healthier leaves. Follow me for more indoor plant care tips every day. Do you know the 5 key tips for growing snake plants? Once you master these, you'll be able to grow them effortlessly, even if your snake plant has a small root system. Before we dive in, make sure to like and save this video so you can easily find it later. Tip 1. Use a small pot. While larger pots can hold more soil, they tend to accumulate excess water, which can lead to root rot. Tip 2. The soil should be loose and well draining. Tip 3. Toss the spray bottle. Snake plants thrive in dry conditions and don't need extra humidity. Tip 4. Avoid watering the center leaves. Water along the edge of the pot, and just once a month is enough. Tip 5. Be a little lazy and don't overmanage it. Just forget about it and let it grow naturally. Got it? If these tips are helpful, be sure to like and follow me. I share more indoor plant care tips every day. How should you take care of a rootless lucky bamboo to help it root quickly and prevent yellow leaves? Just remember the following key details. First, don't pot the newly bought lucky bamboo directly. Cut the bottom at a 45-degree angle to increase the water absorption area and avoid the cut being flat against the bottom, which could lead to black stems. Second, peel off 10 centimeters of the outer skin to further increase the absorption area. Third, remove all leaves below the waterline. This helps reduce nutrient consumption, and leaves submerged in water can easily rot. Once you've completed these 3 steps, you can pot the bamboo normally. Change the water every 2 to 3 days before it roots, and only change the water when it gets dirty after rooting. Lastly, drop 2 rusty nails into the water. This can reduce the likelihood of yellowing leaves. Have you got it? Follow me for daily indoor planting tips. If you want your peace lily to stay beautiful, keep these 4 key tips in mind. First, it hates direct sunlight. Peace lilies don't do well with harsh sun. Place them on a sunny balcony, they might die. Second, it doesn't like a pot that's too big. Peace lilies need their roots to fill the pot in order to grow more leaves and flowers. When repotting, make sure to choose a pot that's the right size for the root system. Third, it hates being thirsty. Peace lilies are sensitive to water shortages, and if they don't get enough water, their leaves will wilt right away. Regularly check the soil by touching the surface and water the plant when it feels dry. Fourth, it doesn't like poor airflow. Lack of ventilation can lead to root rot. To prevent this, open the windows often to ensure proper air circulation and maintain a healthy environment for your plant. Got it? Follow me for more daily tips on caring for indoor plants.
It's not hard to get your snake plant to bloom if you follow these simple steps. Once you understand these basics, you'll be able to take care of your snake plants effectively, even those with limited roots. First, choose soil that's well draining and use a small pot for planting. A larger pot holds more soil, which can cause excess moisture and root rot. Second, remember that the snake plant is fairly drought resistant, so avoid watering its central leaves. Water along the edge of the pot, and just a little once a month is sufficient. Third, during the growing season, feed it with fertilizer every 20 days to ensure the leaves grow strong and upright. Snake plants prefer semi-shaded areas and should be kept out of direct sunlight. Lastly, make sure the temperature is right, ideally between 68 degrees Fahrenheit and 86 degrees Fahrenheit, and never below 50 degrees Fahrenheit in winter. Follow these steps, and your snake plant will thrive and bloom. Got it? Follow me for more indoor planting tips.
What should you do if your hydrangea wilts? Never throw it away. Even though it looks wilted right now, with just 2 simple steps, it can look as fresh as when you first bought it. Let's try it. Step 1. Trim off any excess leaves, leaving just 1 or 2, and shorten the stems. Cut the bottom of the stems at a 45-degree angle to increase the surface area for water absorption. Step 2. Submerge the entire flower in water, including the flower head. Hydrangeas have pores all over their surface and are great at absorbing water, so soak in the whole flower will speed up the rehydration process. Just leave it overnight, and the hydrangea will be revived. If the wilting isn't too severe, 2 to 3 hours of soaking will be enough. For potted hydrangeas, you can soak the whole pot to allow the roots to absorb plenty of water. Did you know? One of the meanings of hydrangeas is hope. Follow me for more indoor plant care tips every day.
What flower smells better than perfume and is easier to care for than peace lilies? That would be the Oncidium orchid, also known as the dancing doll orchid. If you have a smoker at home, this is a must-have plant because it effectively absorbs harmful substances in the air and purifies the environment, improving indoor air quality. Tea has a long blooming period, lasting from October to January. When it flowers, the whole house is filled with a delicate fragrance that can even surpass the scent of perfume. Oncidium orchids can enhance the elegance of your living room, and best of all, they are very easy to care for. They have pseudobulbs that store nutrients, allowing them to survive without water for up to 10 days or even 2 weeks. They also don't require special lighting conditions. Just place them in a spot with bright, indirect light. However, they should not be exposed to direct sunlight, as this can cause the leaves to yellow and scorch. So during the summer, make sure they have some proper shade. Did you catch that? Follow me for more indoor gardening tips every day.
The most common issue when growing spider plants in summer is that the leaves tend to dry at the tips and wilt. As long as you follow these few tips, you can keep your spider plant's leaves from drying, turning yellow, or wilting. First, summer temperatures are high and indoor air tends to be dry, so you can spray water on the leaves and the surrounding area daily to increase humidity. Second, spider plants are succulent root plants, so it's important not to overwater them during care. Excessive watering can lead to root rot and leaf decay. Third, spider plants prefer indirect light and shouldn't be placed in direct sunlight, especially in summer. Direct sun exposure can cause the leaves to dry at the tips, turn yellow, or even wither. By following these simple steps, you can keep your spider plant's leaves vibrant, green, and healthy. Have you learned how to care for them? Follow me for more indoor plant care tips every day.
Don't throw away the cuttings of hydrangeas. You can use them for propagation to turn one pot of hydrangeas into mini pots. Select a branch that has already flowered. Cut the upper part of the leaves flat, leaving about 1 centimeter. Cut the lower part at a 45-degree angle, keeping a length of 4 to 5 centimeters. Take a cup and fill it with perlite. You can also use seed-starting mix or nutrient soil, and then insert the prepared cuttings into the cup. You can insert 1 cutting into each cup or multiple cuttings depending on the size of the cup. Place these cups in a large tray and water them after inserting the cuttings. Put the tray in a cool and shaded place with diffused light. Make sure there's always about 1 centimeter water at the bottom of the tray to keep the soil moist. If you want the cuttings to root faster, you can add a few drops of root solution. In about 2 weeks, the cuttings will develop roots. Have you remembered that? Follow me to get more daily indoor plant care